much. How about you?
I don't know why this isn't going to be crossed.
Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. That's cool.
Dustin.
Nothing major, other than I pay on Tuesday, but nothing scheduled right now.
Oh, yeah. We can hear you loud and clear.
And listen, I'm at a town board meeting now. I'll talk to you a little later. All right. I'm bringing it everywhere.
Oh, all right, I gotta get this.
How are you, lady?
Stressed out, trying to get here on time.
You did pretty close.
It's brutal. I don't know how to tell you how brutal it is.
Okay, it's 5:32 p.m. and we will call to order the Fort Branch Town Council public meeting for July 23rd, 2026. Roll call, Scotty DeLong here, Sandra Birch,
Here.
Bob Reinhart,
Here.
STACY ELPERS,
Here.
and Sandra HICKS.
Here.
Okay, if you would, let's all rise for the national anthem. The national anthem, the Pledge of Allegiance.
I was gonna say.
I do too many football games.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I almost said plenty. Okay, the first item on the agenda, we will need a vote in a second to approve the minutes.
I'm making a motion to leave the minutes.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Make sure your microphones are on, please.
There we go, yeah. Next up, we'll need a motion and second for the claims July 2026 docket, June 13, 26 through July 7, 26 for $523,675.26.
I make a motion to approve.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Those are so high because our paving was in there.
Which is beautiful, by the way. Fund balance reports, so we need to approve the June 26th fund report for $6,274,485.37. I'll second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Next up, adjustments.
Page like that. Or not, second page, because it's the second page. You need a detail. Not this one. The second page.
Nice.
You need a
So there's a sewer adjustment request form, summer sprinkling credit. The adjustment report is for $73.68
That was the adjustments that were made in June.
for June.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Just a reminder that the budget hearing will be scheduled for August 20th and adoption September 17th. Next is the Title 5
You know what? That one is sitting on my desk
I saw it
currently.
in the email.
Yeah, I sent it in an email.
For you to sign it, right?
Yeah, it's just approval for me to, well, Scotty has to sign one area where I'm still the coordinator. But if you can come in to sign it, but I sent it, it's the same thing I sent email to you guys. I did make a couple changes because our website said fortbranch.org and it's fortbranchIN.org. There was a couple places that had Sandy's name as the council president, and I marked it out, but Scotty is the council president. So those are the changes that I made, but I will sign it, but there is a place for you to sign as well, so we can get approval.
Yeah, I'll make a motion for Stacy to sign her part on the Title V Fort Branch goals and accomplishments.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
I'll take this next part.
Okay.
Our new system, I wanted to let everybody know that we have an automated bill pay by phone for our new system. So you call 812-755-6073 and you follow the prompt. You enter your account number. All new account numbers now start with a 000, and that 000 has to be put in there for your account to be found, and you can pay online. We can no longer, you can't call into the town hall and we take your payment and input your credit card. It doesn't allow us to do that anymore. But you can call this number and pay it, or you can still go to our website at www.fortbranchIN.org to pay your bill. It's gonna look a little different than it did in the past. You enter your account number using those 3 zeros in the front. You can either pay as a guest or you can set up an account. If you set up an account, you can see your account history. There's videos in there to direct you on how you need to do it. I set it up myself today just to see what it looked like. So it's pretty easy. There's different tabs that you can go to, so it's pretty sweet. So I recommend anybody that is used to calling in, either call this number or go to the website to pay your bill if you can't come into the office.
I noticed that email bill I got,
Uh-huh.
in the PDF, there was a little link that said, click here to pay the bill. I just clicked it and it took me.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of it.
And if anybody got email bills, I don't know why, because we haven't set that up yet. So if we have an email in the system with your name on it, apparently you got an email bill. I'm not sure why that happened. We haven't set that up yet, but it's all new. We're very green. I've been there for 20 years and don't know a darn thing.
Can we put the 000 information, is that available on the website? That change point, does it show that on the account number now?
You have to enter your account number in there to pay, so it is on your bill, the 000. But people are not used to putting those in there. But in order for it to find your account, you have to include those new 3 zeros.
All right, next up, we have the Zoom call here with Dustin Longman with water project update.
Yep, thank you. Just a brief update on the water project. We're moving right along with the design. There's a lot of work going on to get the drawings ready for permits. I did send over a copy of the 3 permit forms to Stacy earlier this week, I think. The 2 permits that we will be submitting are, there's 2. IDM drinking water notice of intent for water main extension. It's just what it sounds like. We submitted to IDM. It says we're going to install water main. Doesn't say how much, doesn't say any sizes. It's just a notice to IDM that we're going to do it. We meet all the requirements for that. So if you're good with that, please sign. And then the other one is a couple NDOT forms. We'll actually submit several NDOT permits, but we only get these forms signed once. One of them is the bond and fee waiver. You guys are municipalities, so we're asking the permit fee to be waived. That's not a big fee anyway, it's only like $55. We asked that to be waived. And then we're also asking that they waive performance bonds. Normally, and sometimes the NDOT can require the town to actually obtain bonds. And that could cost, on a project of this size, it could cost the town $50,000 or $60,000 just in bonding. So we're asking that to be waived, since we're gonna make the contractor get performance and payment bonds when they do the work anyway. If they make you guys get it, you just kind of double cover, and that doesn't make a lot of sense. And then the second form is a consultant consent form. It just gives us the permission to submit the permits on your guys' behalf, rather than you logging in and doing all the stuff that we know how to do on the permit site. So, like I said, we'll be submitting several of those, because we've got work along Park Street, US 41, and then we're actually crossing 41 down there by Coal Mine Road. So we should be able to get those in, I would say, probably next week or early the week after. We'll get those submitted. The IDEM permit is approved within 30 days. It's a quick one. The NDOT permit will be back and forth for a couple months with them. Probably will handle all that coordination. Nothing you guys need to do. Just want to make you guys aware of that. Any questions on the water project? I know you guys haven't seen much, but I think we're at a point here in the next week or two that will get permits submitted, and then we'll be trying to talk to STACY about getting a sit-down meeting with you guys together, just kind of go through everything if you're interested.
Dustin, you want us to try to figure out a date?
Yes.
Late August now for that?
I have that on this agenda too.
Yeah, someday, I mean, really, at this point, any time in August works for, whenever works for you guys, sometime in August. And we'll try to coordinate, I'll try to get with Eric also, but I got my calendar here, so.
So it's gonna be a water and sewer project, review. So
Yes, I would like to do both at the same time, if that's all right with
Yeah.
everybody.
So do
So
we
they
need
said
one
to
date?
put out a couple dates that would work. Eric said, put a couple dates out there that'll work, and then they'll see if they'll work for them.
I do have partial access to Eric's calendar, so if you let me know a couple days now, I may be able to at least vet a couple of them.
Okay.
So our town meeting will be on the 20th in August, right?
Yep.
Um,
Randy's on vacation the week of the 24th. Cannot attend.
so can we do the 19th? Like 5:30, or does it need to be through the day?
Yeah, how does it?
Does it need to be time-wise?
We are up to you guys, but I mean, we don't have to meet that late in the month. If you want to meet earlier, we can, but if you want to meet the 19th, it looks like, Eric has something in the morning, we'll probably have to be in the afternoon on the 19th, it looks like.
I wanna do it a little.
Or
sooner.
evening.
Okay. That week of the 10th is really bad for me. What about the 5th? I don't know why I'm picking Wednesdays. I always thought we wanted to do Wednesdays or something.
I work till 6 on Wednesdays.
Is that why? Or is that bad?
No, I'm just saying, I'm in the office till 6 o'clock, so,
Okay.
if I'm the only one there, it's bad.
Yeah. So we
The
would want.
5th is not great for Eric, it doesn't look like, it looks like he's got several meetings that day.
Okay.
Is this, a Zoom meeting, or is this a,
We would want that in person if possible, face to face. I think it's nice to talk face to face, I think.
Okay.
What about the 6th?
Yeah.
What about the 6th, Dustin?
The 6th works for me. Eric only has one meeting at 11. I don't know what it is. I can only see it's busy at 11. So we can do afternoon, or I can send him a message and see if it works for him.
We're gonna do that. It's gonna be after
Yeah, for us, it'll have to be after.
That's fine, no, it's fine.
After 5
Yeah,
anyway, so.
That works for me, the 6th works for me, it looks like it works for Eric, I can double check with him. You wanna try one more date in case the 6th doesn't work with Eric? That way, give him 2 options, see what works.
What's he look like on the 11th?
His afternoon, evening looks open.
You could, does that work for you if that's the backup?
Okay.
No,
The 11th. Yeah, the 11th.
okay, yes. That's all right.
And what time would these be?
About 5:30.
5:30 or later. Later would be better for me. 5:30, so Birch, you guys can do it then. I'll be coming in hot, but I'll get there.
5:45. $5:45 to
Okay.
What day?
say
Either the
Sandy
6th or
hires.
the 11th.
Yeah, I'll send Eric a note and see if either of those days work for him, with the 6th being a priority
5:45.
at 5:45. Central Time.
Are you gonna do it here, or are you gonna do it in the office, my office? Okay.
Town hall.
Yep.
Okay, so anything else from Dustin or any questions for Dustin?
We need to approve you to sign some papers.
Yep, we need to have a motion second to sign all these.
All right.
Okay.
I make a motion that we have Scotty sign the papers for the bond permit fee waiver and the consultant consent form.
I second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And the notice of intent to construct a water main extension? Sandy, does that include that notice of intent to
So
construct?
is that
a
a
water
paper
main?
that we need to sign? Well, I didn't say that because I didn't know it was something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so also to have Scotty sign the notice of intent to construct a water main extension, make a motion to sign that.
Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Good, that's all. That's all I have. Is that all you have, Dustin?
Yep, the only thing I'd say, if you can have that, the consultant consent form notarized, please.
Yeah, I will notarize it,
Thank you, perfect.
since I wouldn't.
That's all I have, unless anybody else has any more questions.
No questions. Thank you for your time, Dustin.
Thank you, have a good evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next up, citizens' concerns. Is community crime here? No.
No.
Aaliyah Lear?
Hi.
Hi.
I had the shelter house last Sunday, shelter house one, and I got there around like 10 a.m. Of course, it was preset to the 80 that the previous people had it at. I got my setup done, left, came back from my event around 1. It was still around 80 degrees. The outside unit was running, but it stayed, the coolest it got for us was 78 over the time we were there. So I did email pictures and videos over the thermostat of that. I mean, it's kind of like we paid $215. We were miserable the whole time. So we were out within, what, a couple hours. I mean, it just would not cool off for us.
5:30, I think, is when you guys.
Yeah, the event started at 2, and that's probably when we were done cleaning and everything. It took us a while to get that all done as well. I mean, we had it for maybe at 2 hours of the actual event. People were leaving early due to the heat, so.
Yeah. How long were you hoping to be there?
Well, the event started at 2, we were hoping to probably, I
There
would
were some
say,
people who couldn't stay, so we
Right.
could stay.
and some of it too was that it was really rushed through. Like, there were people who didn't stay for the whole thing because of the heat. So it wasn't so much as, we were hoping to have it for XYZ, we were hoping that everybody would have stayed for the actual event, but like, our grandma who's 83 couldn't sit in that heat. any longer than I wanted to at 8 months pregnant, you know what I mean?
Well, I apologize for that, for your grandma and for you.
Yeah, that's fine, it's all
Right,
right.
yeah, I mean, everybody was red faced and hot.
Randy had it checked out.
Like I said, and that's what she said, that they went the next day and it was cool. I was like, well, it didn't stay cool and there were people in and out. And there was, you know, I think probably what, 30 of us there all together. And I did, like I said, send the videos and pictures of it at the timestamps of, you know.
So my question was, if they went and turned it down from 80 and stayed and saw it go down to 78 and then left, did they give it time, like we gave it time? Because it did cool from 80 down to 78, but it didn't get any cooler.
It was so really hot, I'm not,
Right, it couldn't keep up with
Yeah, it
the
couldn't
amount
keep
of
up.
people that we had
I
there.
mean,
I don't think anybody's could really keep up with the heat that we've had.
um,
Randy, what did you?
I sent Jimmy down there Tuesday, and he did put a heat gun on it. And it was showing it, what he called a TD, temperature difference. So he takes a measurement of air going in and air coming out of your restroom, and it was at 80, 60 degrees. So he said your 20-degree split is the best you're going to get. So it was producing colder air than what it was taking in by 20 degrees. So it was functioning, it probably just wasn't functioning right. So I did go out there and clean the outside unit today, dropped it down, but there's no movement in and out of the door.
yeah.
Of course, it had cooler temperature. So at least the unit is working. It just made out, and it was minus stroke, and the unit was dirty.
Well, my concern is that we're not properly sized to handle these types of days.
And, you know, we lost a big change rate.
Right.
So, I mean, it was working, it probably just.
I mean, I really had a hard time thinking it was functioning like my house stays cool enough even in the heat, and I don't have shade trees. But if it was dirty, if it needed a new filter, I could see where it would struggle on a hot day.
Right.
But it would probably just need to be maintenance or something.
But like even before we had people coming in, like I
Yeah.
said, I came
From
back.
10 to 2, it would never cool off with no one in there.
78 is the coolest that I had it. By the time my guests started showing up, I was ready to just move it outside altogether because I would have felt better after.
The starting point of 80 on a day that hot, even if it,
But that was
it
mandatory.
might have taken it 6 hours to get.
That's mandatory, it's almost.
I know, it's mandatory. It's not
And
your
they
fault.
might consider, you know, I even thought that too. That 80 seems really high. Maybe they need to change what they want the presets to. Especially on weekends when it's primarily being rented out, you know? 'Cause that's, otherwise you're looking at going in and
I can see keeping it 80 when it's not rented, but I think asking somebody to start out at 80 on a hot Saturday is kind of rough too.
Yeah, I would disagree. It's hard to catch up from 80 to something comfortable when it's 100 outside in an hour. I don't know too many units that are gonna.
well, like I said, I did
Well,
get
we
there
waited,
around,
yeah, I'm gonna say,
yep, I got there, I think around 10
5
a.m.
hours later, it still was,
And I was
Really?
back by 1, and by 10 a.m., I was the only person, well, me and my sisters, so there's 3 of us all together setting up, doing food prep, putting up decorations. And that was the first thing I did when I got there at 10 a.m. was adjust the temperature.
I mean, at 2 it was not cool.
Understand. So, do you guys feel like we should issue you any kind of credit regarding this? What's your opinion?
I'd be okay with a partial credit. I don't think that a full amount is warranted, honestly. Because you did use the space, it was running. I mean, we had water and electricity we have to pay for what you used there. So, but a partial credit I'm okay with, I think.
What do you think, Bob?
I'm good with what you guys said.
Well, I was just gonna say, I was gonna rent it again, I called in and asked if it was, because I'm not gonna rent the unit if it's not gonna cool off in summer. I'm gonna go over to Oakland City or the Lions Club in Frisco, because it's not worth the $300
Sure.
sitting hot.
So it was $215, right?
Yeah, I think 250, and then you go 75 down. And I will say too, I've rented that shelter house multiple times for different things, and it's always left till I found it. And
Yeah, I've never had any trouble.
Yeah.
$75 back.
You get your deposit back. So,
Right, yeah.
I was gonna say,
I make a motion to give them 50% of the money back.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You bet. All right, Jessica, you're up next.
That will not be until, our next check run, okay?
Right, you just refund, or you just send it with the deposit back, that's fine, that was all one check.
Well, I don't know if it'll be one check, but.
Okay,
I'm
whatever.
gonna be in
it is.
the envelope.
That's easy for me. I think you guys have my updated address, so if you don't, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, I don't know what I'm on for first. I don't know if you want budget or if you want
Public safety lit?
public safety, okay.
You can turn that on. Just press the, power button.
Yep, here we go. Testing.
There we go.
Holy wow. Holy wow, that's loud. Okay, public safety lit, so same thing as last year, ourselves, Patoka Township and the other 5 or 6 municipalities went together for that with the same intent. I don't have numbers yet. The county is having their meeting on August the 11th at 9 a.m. August 11th at the old Clarion building there at 107 South Hart Street. My CPA, Ben Rager, for the township is the one that is going to be providing numbers. He did tell me no numbers would be going down. And especially your guys's, it would only be ours, and that is if any other townships are eligible. There is one other township that is trying to potentially get some funding for the public safety lit, but they're trying to determine whether it is a double dipping situation because of they have a fire, I don't know if it's a territory or a district, but the town is the provider, not the township, but the township is being asked to provide fire funds. So it's kind of, so they're trying to figure out if that is like a double dipping type situation. So I'll be back in August with a resolution. We just had to have a public hearing to see if that is something you guys are still willing to work with us on. Last year, township received $167,640. That's what I put in my budget for this year because I don't have numbers yet to give. I know the county, I listened to their meetings today, a 2.5-hour one, another hour and something one, and I don't know that anybody's public safety is going to go down. If anything, it sounds like it would go up because they're trying to figure out. And then we also got an email this week that will be extended for another year. I don't know if you guys got that same email from DLGF, but I assume that you did. So
I couldn't tell you.
I understand. I am currently running on no lunch. I have had 3 potato logs from fast break at 9:30 this morning. That's it. So I went home for 5 minutes to make sure my kids were in enough decent clothes to run to church tonight. That was it. So I totally get it. I'm struggling myself. So that's for public safety. So I don't know if we want to, is there anyone that wants to make a public comment or have any comments in regards to public safety lit? And then, like I said, once we have the meeting on August 11th, the county, I am going to that. And then once they get their resolution, we would adopt the same resolution for that.
Last year was the first year we got it.
I believe it's like 84,000 and some change. I think that's right.
Have you worked on budget yet?
I don't, and I don't expect you to know that, but.
I think it's like, it's just south of 85,000. I do know that. I don't remember
Okay.
the exact amounts, but that's what you guys received, and then Patoka gets between
Real
all of
quick,
us.
Jessica, real quick, Daryl,
So, you want money for the town?
No, it's the public safety lit, but it's us all joining together. We have to have the numbers. So when they did this, when they passed this back in it's 26, I'm sorry, I'm working numbers in 27. So it's 26, when they passed it back in October or November of 24, that was already past municipalities' times to get it. But anyone else already automatically got that.
So volunteer fire departments and then any municipalities outside of that, townships, all that, we had to apply for that after the fact. So last year, we hired someone and then after that amount, it's 500 and something thousand, and it's set there the first year. This year was.
It doesn't lower ours.
So-
Yeah, doesn't lower anything. No, I double checked with Ben.
So what was that last year, was it that we had to give some of our public safety money?
No, we didn't take any.
You got-
No.
I'm good.
No, I don't want to take anything, and believe me, and we've had many talks amongst ourselves that if we were taking from you guys, we would gladly give some back, but I would be remiss to say I would vote for anybody who didn't go after $167,000.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I get to be the one to do that, so. So that's all I have about the public safety, but like I said, I'll come back in August to the August meeting with the resolution for that, to adopt it. We just have to have the numbers in between us and Patoka Township. We have enough.
All right, sounds good. Thank you for the update.
And then the other thing I have, I don't know why I'm not for that too.
I just put you on here in
Okay.
general.
Okay. Is the fire budget, which these two are on the fire territory board and have yet to see, so that tells you how new it is. I did it Tuesday, I had my meeting with Robert, and after reading through my, I don't know how many pages this is, but in our local forum, 2024, at the end of 2024 that we adopted, I was supposed to have this here before July 15th. Well, it is July 23rd. So here I am.
We postponed our meeting too. So.
Yeah,
Well,
we
there you
moved our
go.
meeting back a week.
Well, I didn't even remember that I needed to do this until Ben was like, have you taken that to the board? I was like, no, sure have.
Too many things to remember.
Well, I got my trusty interlocal out and read through. So this is the budget that we have proposed for fire territory. Like I said, I left public safety the exact same amount at this moment. After the August 11th meeting, I'll go back in and change it or leave it, whatever I need to do with it. Fire territory cum fund, last year was at 100,000. This year we'll go to 110.5. And then last year fire territory general was 600 and we'll go to 630. So you guys just need to look that over and then let us know at the township if you guys approve of that. If you do approve of that, then you need to make a motion for it. Otherwise, you will send those recommendations to us at the township before August 15th.
Okay, so we could do that next meeting.
No, because our meeting is August the 20th.
Oh, so it'll be two.
And you guys can look it over. You can just see, I mean, I don't know that you have to, I guess whatever you guys recommend, then we will look at, and then we have until September 1st to either adopt it or reject it with modifications on or before September 1st.
Okay.
So.
We don't have to do a formal vote on if we want to send modifications or not.
I think you do.
We should do. It'll be too late by our next meeting, so we need to look at it right now. It's not a lot different than last year, with 30,000 more roughly, is that
No,
right?
yeah, it's like, let's see, 30 for general and 10.5 for cum, which based on what we got for cum in the first payout, I don't know that we will hit that amount for this year, so I don't.
It's a guessing game.
Yeah, it's such a guessing game. I think we got like 68,000 in June for the June draw on that cum fund. And we did reduce a few things. We reduced rentals. We don't rent a whole lot of stuff. So we reduced that. Clothing allowances did have to go up. And the reason that went up, they passed a bill and I actually paid it out today. For 2026, they passed at the end of March. So firemen get $100 usually for automobile and clothing once a year. This year they went back and retroactive that $250 both times. So you're going from 200 to 500, which thankfully we have a budget that we can sustain that, but a lot of smaller departments are very much struggling with that. So that was one thing that changed. I think we went up 5,000 on wages. And actually, and right now we've only used I didn't print out July's, but I'm gonna guess it's somewhere around 20 to 25% of our budget at the moment, because we don't have staff, we're still building the rooms upstairs, so. But we did get approved on Wednesday, the state fire marshal was here, and they are bringing in drywall. They brought in, 80-something sheets on a truck a couple weeks ago, and that's been up there. The new air conditioner unit has been set, and they're bringing people to do drywall on Saturday, so
That's good news.
it's moving right along.
So I'll make a motion to approve the fire territory budget as is.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Any questions for me?
No questions. Thank you for the
Thank
update
you.
on the lid and the budget.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, unfinished business, Randy. Whoa. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Not on the agenda, so it's all right. Julie Lair, I'm a resident of Fort Branch. I have a public concern, but I don't even know if this is the place to address it. I live in east of Indian Hills, and the 800 South 41 interchange is very dangerous. I went to the county commissioners, and they said it's your problem, not theirs. But I'm wondering if it's even an NDOT thing. I don't know. So if it is your authority, then I'll probably get on the August agenda and bring a report in, but I don't even know if you're the right ones.
What is it for?
The 800 South, Coal Mine Road, and 41 interchange, trying to get across. So when I come, because right now coming from the schools towards 41, there is a lane to go out for both turns and straight. And 2 lanes in, which has never happened before anywhere in the state of Indiana, 1 for straight and 1 for turn. So when I'm facing west, pull out to go south, I don't know if this person's gonna go straight, turn, or turn. You hope they have their turn signal on. Most of the time, like if I'm going in a truck and trailer, I have to worry about, you're supposed to pass and turn behind each other so you can see if the next person's coming straight or not. They'll cut in front of us every time. So right now, if I'm going south with a truck and trailer, I would prefer to turn north, go through town, and wiggle my way back so I can go straight there, because it's that dangerous of a left-hand turn. The other way is the same, like if I go over to the schools and I come in, and rather than go home, I want to go to Princeton. People coming out of Indian Hills, they're going to turn right in front of you, but you can't see the person behind them if they're turning or not. And so if this car is coming at me, turns, and I'm waiting to turn, and the next one goes straight, if I turn in front too, I'm going to hit the person going straight, and vice versa.
It's a problem, but I was always taught when there's not room for a car to stop in the intersection that you do go in front of each other, you don't go past each other.
That's not in our, I don't see that in our Indiana DMV companion manual at all. And so the problem is if there was 2 lanes coming out, I would know he's turning or going straight, they're turning left. But you don't know. And so sometimes there's 5 cars and the first one turns in front of me, the second one turns in front of me, and then the third one goes straight. Well, if I turn in front of it, it will go straight.
What they did whenever they put those apartments in, the county did a study to see what was needed the most. And they said what was needed the most was a turning lane to go into the Dollar General and those apartments.
I agree with a turning lane into the apartments in the school, but not that far, not at the intersection. Nowhere in Indiana is there a turning lane at the intersection. It starts at the intersection, so it takes up the majority of that road, 2 ways in. There's enough room that you could go in and then later start the turn lane and come out and start the turn lane, so that there is a dedicated turn to go left.
I don't think any of us disagree that there's an issue, but there's nothing we can do about it. It's not the
Well, I don't know
town's
who painted
intersection.
the lanes.
Yeah, so the lanes, the only thing we painted was the arrows because it was very confusing and they didn't put them on there. And we did that, but the road and the way it's laid out, the county did that. That's not us. So if they're
So I
telling
went
you
to the
something,
commissioners and they said it was you.
it's,
So
they're
I go
not
back to the
accurate.
commissioners
It's
then,
not accurate
they're
because we
correct.
would have never agreed to that because we've had many discussions and we don't like it either.
Okay.
So it's
So
not
back to
us. We can't
county-
change it.
County council or county commissioners? Because I went to the commissioners and they said not them.
The only thing that they did was add, I mean, the road is the original road, and the
It's
only
wide
thing that
enough.
they did
Yeah.
was add that turning lane. There is no room to,
But if it's one in and two out, once you get past the turn lane, you could then split it, because then this would be one. Like, it could be three all the way, but it doesn't have to be the way it is right now.
I agree with you. It's not us.
sorry, I would suggest.
I went to the state and had arrows and stuff put in.
Well, he was at,
The way it
the
was
county attorney was
designed
at the
was
commissioners meeting,
crazy to begin with.
and he heard my complaint.
Maybe
So I know, that's what I'm saying, I'm like,
Another lane and let you turn right.
a dedicated turn would help.
I think it's an impact issue.
A dedicated turn would help. So what they're gonna wait is for 2 or 3 people to die before they put in a dedicated turn. But you're not supposed to turn in front of somebody if you don't have a dedicated turn. You do turn in front of somebody with, when we have so many dedicated turns, I think the younger generation just don't think that's the way to do it.
To the
But it's very dangerous with a semi or truck and trailer to come out from that direction. So,
Unfortunately, this is not, I would try to commissioners, I try to.
In and out.
Or in and out.
We're in
like, if I got a petition in front of NDOT, kind of what branch is in agreement with me, did that need to change?
I don't know. They would have to
Clear,
decide.
need to turn.
She's asking me a question.
I'm sorry, what's the question?
If I go and do a, some kind of petition in front of the county or NDOT, is the town of Fort Branch in agreement with me that that
Yeah,
needs to
it's
change?
not right. It hasn't been right since they put it in
Yeah.
there. It's dangerous. What
It's
really
so
happened was facing east, they did widen it towards, they widened the road towards Dollar General, and then that made it offset with the crossing thing through the
Yes.
741. And because it's offset, the lights are offset,
Yes,
everything's off.
yes, because if I'm going straight across to the schools, I have to change lanes
Yeah.
to go
That's-
straight, which looks weird, and then people think I'm turning, so they turn in front of me. I'm like, no, I'm going straight, I have no turn signal on.
It's never been right. We
Yeah,
can
we
wait
went
about
to the
it.
state and had them put arrows and stuff to try to correct along there.
We ended up having
The
to.
way it's designed, it's
try to
just
make it,
crazy.
because people were lining up in the wrong lane.
Yes,
Yeah,
they have done
going
that
east.
before too.
That's
They are lining up to turn left in the going in.
Yeah, the lane
They're
that's
still
coming in,
doing
they
that.
was turning left.
Like I said, I'm in that intersection every day, multiple times a day, it's very, very dangerous. I'm almost tempted to steal back the other way and go out by.
I'll agree.
Going that
Didn't
way.
they added a hanging sign to try to make it more clear, didn't they? They added a sign that didn't help. I don't know if the NDOT had that or the county had
The
that.
secondary thing too is I don't know, this is, what does this, or who would do this, and it's probably not your authority either, but there are so many people going 65 to 70 through Fort Branch on 41. I came in today to come to this meeting. Again, I came off of coal mine, turned on to 41, I was in the driving lane. I need to go to the passing lane to get to this meeting. And the cars coming at me were going 65 or 70. When I went into the passing lane to get into the turning lane, they were bumpering me and blowing their horn. Because I was only going 56. And that was speeding.
That was.
I was speeding and getting road rage. So other than kids, I was wondering if we could take their, give us that thing that other states have where we can take license plates and send them tickets and get some money from that?
We probably could.
Daryl, can you
Right?
tell us the proper turning procedure? You're facing somebody turning left and you're going left. Should you be before, ahead of them or behind them?
It's dangerous,
That's right.
especially with a truck and trailer loaded. And most of the time we have animals on board or a truck full of grain or rock. And then we can't stop. So we have to just sit at the green line and don't even enter the intersection until everything's clear. Or we go ahead and turn right and do a U-turn to go left.
Yeah, it's a mess.
I just always thought there wasn't enough room in that crossover piece for people to get beside each other and pass behind each other.
I drew up a design based on all the other visuals I got from the other state, and there's plenty of room for 2 out and 1 in, and still become a turn lane for the apartments in the school. There's plenty of room.
Need to put a J turn in.
Yeah, we're not the ones that set
That's
that
good.
in. We didn't, we
Would be a fix.
We complain.
corrected.
Be a fix.
So they're the ones that, whoever
What they
did
got,
the
they would
county
get
with, the
Whether you
apartment
like it or
complex,
not.
when they put that in.
We have a 99.
I just wonder which county.
I would ask Matt Holden.
That's why I wonder if it's highway department and not
See,
the
we have
commissioners.
closed in, dog.
I think they work with, I think the county worked with,
But that would have been before Matt Holden got on.
No, because Matt Holden's been there for a while, and then he left, and then he came back.
Gotcha. That makes it, okay. Well, thank you for your help. If I find that I need to escalate this up farther, or like you guys' support to try and get something cleaned up there.
Well, you got it.
Or someone dies.
You gotta support that, it's incorrect.
Okay,
One
thank
hundred
you.
percent.
We'll see what we can do from there then. But I was told you guys would make the change.
Yeah.
Always.
If we were able, we would have already done it.
Okay,
Who was
just
you,
to
who
be
was you
clear.
talking to, Chuck?
county commissioners.
Yeah,
I went to
they were.
county commissioners.
They gave you.
You talking to Chuck Lewis?
Well, he's one of the commissioners. And he was on the highway department before that.
Yeah, we didn't have any control over it.
Okay,
We didn't like.
Sorry, we
That's
don't
all
like
right.
it either.
at least I have your support and agreement that it needs fixed before someone
Amen,
dies.
I'll agree.
Amen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, now on to unfinished business and the Kubota saga. What's that now?
Are you willing to dump 10,000 into a motor?
10,000?
10,000 for a new motor with 1 year warranty.
What were they, I thought originally it was like 7, they were saying. It's 10.
For a new motor. And I don't have, I can probably go into my emails here real quick, but I'm pretty sure it's 10,000 and maybe some change. And it would probably work out a little bit of difference with the 3,600 that they were taking the injectors and the fuel pump off. Close to 10,000.
It's mostly done for all types of field maintenance and stuff at the farm.
For the ball fields.
I understand, it's for waffle, but what do they do with this? So, what are we doing? with it?
Anytime you gotta carry bags of whatever, you put mulch in there, you put dirt in there, you can.
Basically, what I'm asking, is there anything else you can use to do the field prep besides that? Besides the
I've
Kubota?
been using the side by side, but
What about having to till it up? Nothing, but we have now. I mean, you can get a pull behind tiller, but you have to get a different type of tractor of a zero turn.
They till the fields?
yeah, you have to bust it. But they just keep getting harder and harder and harder and harder. You just keep dragging and dragging and dragging without opening it up at least once a year.
Once a year.
Pretty standard.
How
At
much does
least
it
once
cost
a
to
year.
rent?
Pardon?
How much does it cost to rent one?
He does it more than once a year.
Yeah, like how often? I think, for me, I don't think I have enough information to make a decision. I don't know what it's used for, how often it's used. You get what I'm saying?
That tractor is used a lot for game prep, opening fields up, because it's just smaller, compact. You have front end loader where you can carry stuff,
It's 4-wheel drive too, right?
four-wheel drive.
With power takeoff.
It's not so tractor. It's a small tractor for the task it is asked to do. But it does work. It's been working for, I don't know, 10 or better years. But I was still thinking that the price for the motor was 10 grand.
I sent you one, again, Facebook Market, somebody wants 14,000 for basically the same thing. So I don't know, like Sandy said, I mean, that's a lot, but maybe you more.
Mhm. Just what other options do we have?
They quoted you, like the equivalent replacement or something, didn't
Yes, they give me 3 tractor sizes. The one, I believe the cheapest one was still like 22,000, something like that. And I think it's a little bit bigger than the one we have now. It still has a front end loader, and we can use our same real-time tiller.
What kind of warranty is they talking about if they put in this $10,000 engine?
1 year.
Yeah, 1-year warranty. I asked about them rebuilding it. They will not rebuild the motor. When they pull that thing off, they will actually drill it completely through to where no one gets a chance to even have a good block. And so they purchased one from Kubota, or whoever makes it for Kubota at the time, and they give you 1 year on it.
Well, if we need it, I don't know what we do, but to fix it. I mean, if we need it, we're gonna have to do something about it.
they? Yeah, I mean, the used equivalent's 14,000. A new one slightly bigger is freaking 24,000. I felt okay with 7,000, though, but 10,000 kind of hurts for 1 year, but
Maybe it was 10,000, and they're taking that 3,600 off of it because the injector and the fuel. card-
that was it. I bet that was
So
it.
maybe that's where I'm getting my numbers.
In my head, I was thinking it ended up being 7.
So anywhere you're looking between 7 and 10,
Yeah,
somewhere in that range.
And you're gonna have to take it out of your, you were gonna get a new mower for the park. And you're not gonna be able to get a new mower, you'll have to do this instead.
at least not this year.
I haven't even looked at the budget for next year, so I really don't know.
What do you think, Bob?
If we need it, we need to fix it. If you got 22,000 to replace it, you're talking 10 to fix it? We need it?
I mean, if you wanted to use that for fields,
I'll make a motion, we fix it.
How much is it worth?
Well, it's worth 14.
It's worth 14,000 at work.
It's what they.
I just found it
The new engine is probably worth 18,000.
whenever we first going through this, I think there were so many numbers. Before we put any money in it, the retail for that machine was like 10 to 12,000. But they would only give us maybe 4,000 to 6,000 as it said, so they could put money in to get the retail. So if we were to trade it in, whatever, we were going to be in the hole. You can sell it out, get more money out of it, no doubt. But as of now, you're selling a piece of equipment that's smoking. So I might want a piece of equipment smoking.
They may like smoke. Did they give any indication how long they'd have it if we?
They did, and that's been, gosh, that's been over a month ago that I last talked to, I think it was Tony or Troy.
You've given us a big range. I don't feel like we have a good estimate of what the cost is gonna be. So for me, it's difficult to decide, right? So I don't know what everything is used for, how often it's used, if there's any other tools that we have already that can do those things. Also, what, you said 10,000, then you said, oh, maybe 7,000, somewhere in that range. I want more details, honestly.
I had it all written down, the
Yeah.
last month's meeting, the month before. I don't know where it's at. I thought I had it on the email, I can't find it.
I mean, if you guys want to fix it, I mean, I'm not going to argue with you about it. For me, I don't have enough information.
I'd like to know what the price is gonna, could you just find out what the all-in price was gonna be? And then, we can get an exact list of what Jason does with it, because I'd like to say he feel better about it, honestly. So, and then we'll go from there. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, I can give them a call there and stop them all.
All right.
So table till next month.
Yeah. Keys for the park.
Mine's turned in.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's turned in. There's only two that's been turned in, yours and Kendra's.
How many
That's the
did
two
we
that-
pass out?
Yep, that's the two people that do stuff.
Do we know how many we had out there?
Oh, well, I don't know how many is out there on the fields.
I don't
Just
have
get
Legal,
named.
I mean, how many legal copies are out there?
it.
No, I'll say this.
Our keys have to be
There's
signed
two
out.
more keys that are missing. Kara Hope has a key and Chris Collins has a key to the
Concession stand.
concession stand. Those are still out.
Not Kara Hope, Kara Martin. She turned hers in months ago, before this season.
I have one from Kara Hope, but Kara Martin, but
Kara Hope has one too?
I have her down as Kara Hope that has one. Was that not the person that had it?
don't think so. No, I think it was Kara Martin.
Okay. So, so then Chris Collins is the only one that has one to the concession stand. And then they're not, the ones to the other buildings are not, do not duplicates. So
Let's change your lock to do not duplicate.
we're doing that, and so I called them, but how many of those do not duplicates do you want? And do you want to put a deposit on those, just like you do for when you're renting out the shelter houses? Because just like this instance, they're not turning the keys in. So then in turn, now we're gonna have to get more keys and we're gonna have to change out the lock again, which is not cheap.
I don't know that we'll do it, we need to do a deposit per key, but we need a key deposit from the league. You know what I mean? Of some dollar value that will let us that will cover a relocking if we have to do that, because we're gonna continue to have to do relocks every year because people don't turn the keys. That's an expense.
Yeah, I mean, if one person doesn't turn in their key, now we have to change out the whole mechanism
It's
and
unfortunate.
get new keys.
Nobody wants to do that or manage it that way. But you get keys out and you don't get them back, then you don't know where the key is, then you have no choice but to rekey it, then that's an expense. And there's gonna be blowback on this, and anybody who thinks that's unfair, isn't the one paying the bill.
So what kind of deposit are you thinking of? Because one key costs $12. I don't have the price of the, do you want me to wait until they come in and key those? Because they were supposed to be here on the 20th, and they called Randy and said they didn't have enough supplies, and so they're coming next week, maybe, I guess. So I don't really know. They were supposed to do it on the 20th. That's what they told me they were gonna do. And so you wanna wait to find out how much all that costs before
Yeah, I mean,
I
give
give
us
you that
an idea.
information, so
Give
that
us-
you have the information so you can decide what you wanna do.
Yeah, you might give us an idea on how, what amount makes sense for a deposit.
He did say each cylinder's like $120. And he wasn't sure if he's able to change out the quick set brand. The sleds, he thought he could. The other question I had was, excuse me, if the keys are signed out and the games are being played during the season and the keys are still out, well, the buildings are still available to have.
You just have to give them a date. Like as soon as the ball season's over,
Yeah.
you get the key from this period
I
to this
wouldn't
period.
rekey the concession stand yet, because I bet Chris doesn't even realize he has that key. And I wonder if he even has it, or if he gave it to Randall when he gave up his. Because I bet Randall doesn't even know he has a key, because I texted him and reminded him on Monday and said, hey, if you have a key, and he's like, I don't have a key for the concession stand. I'm like, okay,
This is even the scores booth, any keys
Yeah.
required.
I don't have any of those. I don't have any
Right.
idea what those are, but the concession stand ones, I don't know if Chris has it, but if he has it, I'll get that for you. So don't spend money to have that key.
Yeah, because they've got key out there, and then if we don't get that key back, then
Okay.
now you gotta rekey that one too.
Yeah, because that, I know it costs a lot to do that, so
Okay,
I just texted him. I haven't got it.
all right, well, any help you can provide is appreciated. Thank you, Jessica. roof quotes for the municipal facility.
So you had the quotes from Caliber last month,
We
and
saw
then
those and then
Sandy asked me to get a quote from this other company. And I sent this all to you guys whenever they sent it. So, and then these are the books with the colors of roofing.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna pick a color, just stand by, okay?
You go ahead and do that, and I'll tell you if we're gonna do it or not.
You can pick mine for my house too.
So, none of us were counted for the metal roof last time, so what we're comparing is 73,000 up against 40,000.
That's just the shingled roof. That's all they gave us.
So.
I think you
comparing apples
guys
to apples.
decided on the shingled roof
We did.
last month.
We did, we decided on the shingle and then, that's where we're at, right there. I'll make a motion that we use roofing.
This one. I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Do you wanna look at the colors?
Just go like whatever it looks like.
I was gonna put them up against the brick to see what it looked like, but it's kind of hard to tell by picture.
It is.
Roof angel. Okay.
All right.
They went to hammer, so.
We've got 16 gutter drains in the town of Fort Branch connected to the sanitary sewer. How do we want to address that?
Gutter drains like
Off the house,
the house is gutter.
like thousands of gallons of roof water
Well,
per
they
house.
need to disconnect them right now.
How do you wanna go about doing that?
I mean, we have an ordinance that says you can't put storm water in the sewer, septic sewer.
Yes, there was one established years ago.
So all we do is just show them that and tell them they need to do it right now. Disconnect them. That's not a complicated.
You know, if you know who they are, we need to send them a letter or something, tell them that, or whatever.
Is there a fine or anything attached to that one? There was? Yeah.
A surcharge, something like this, something else for it.
Yeah, we need to
They
send them a copy of
disconnected them,
ordinance.
we inspected, they were disconnected, we left, they were disconnected.
Well, then we send them a copy of the ordinance and we tell them they have 30 days or we're gonna start charging them. That's what I think, that's my opinion.
Or the ordinance may lay out that time frame. But I agree.
Ordinance has the timeframe in it, I believe, so if it doesn't, then give them 30 days and start finding them.
A lot of these are probably from people that,
Bought the house and didn't know.
But if they're disconnecting and then they're going back and reconnecting them, that's.
That's a different story.
well, that's what he said they did.
You remember when that.
It's a lot of water, one house.
Yeah, it
And
is.
we have we have a sewer plant capacity problem. We just can't have it.
Um, never mind.
My house isn't on the list, is it?
I know where all mine
Like one of my red houses.
I don't know. You got 30 days.
On second thought.
No, I'm kidding. I have no idea. I just know that there is one big one on there
Yeah.
that, is gonna have to.
Hey, can I just say one thing, to everyone in the room? You guys don't need our approval to enforce ordinances that are already on the books, okay? So if you know that we have an ordinance for something, you just enforce it. You don't have to ask us, okay?
Sure.
Well, we're just gonna tell you to enforce it.
Correct. And it delays it delays the enforcement because you have to wait till a meeting to ask, so you don't need to wait. But we already have an ordinance for it, just enforcement. Okay. Thank you.
The next thing up is the Fort Branch State sign, your subway is peeling. I took a picture and emailed it to Signs Now. They have a 12-month warranty, of course.
Oh, no.
Of course, it's beyond 12 months, but they said they're doing me a quote where if we would take the sign down and bring it to them, they will recoat the same sign, which will be dramatically cheaper than a new sign. So I'm waiting on that price.
You're gonna have to figure out, yeah, we gotta figure out what that price is, because I don't think we're gonna have the money for that in the park, or well, it's not the park.
How much was it last time? You guys remember?
They were like
Ballpark?
800 or
All right, we'll figure out, even if we have to pass the hat. We'll get it
We'll
fixed.
get that.
Which sign is it, or is it both?
It's just the one at
Subway.
Subway, the skinny one with the state championships on it. It's just the vinyl coating is coming off the aluminum, probably because it faces the sun, the west. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's peeling.
That's a news.
I know, it's peeling.
it's 12-month warranty.
It's been 12
I
months
sent her
and
the
a day.
picture and she
I'm
goes,
kidding. It's been.
would you
Don't
like to
strike.
order a new sign? And I go,
That does
no,
not.
I'm showing you it's broken.
It's been longer.
Anyway,
Okay. You can take it.
okay,
We need to talk about the county interlocal cooperation agreement. What is online?
Last
That's
year.
not right.
It was on here last month.
Sometimes I
at the
just
table.
miss that. But
It was tabled last month. It's probably on another page, I don't know, but I have it on
So
mine.
what do we need to look at?
It was tabled from last month.
But what is it?
The
County interlocal.
Oh, the
Yeah.
county interlocal that she.
well, that was yours.
We tabled it because Sandy.
Oh, okay, so the one that
Yeah,
almost
Owensville just did one, so yeah, it's okay, yeah, they're good to go.
I don't think we understand it.
Yeah, I don't fully, I understand that, like, we could use the county equipment if, you know, a good example would have been that sewer problem between Fort Branch and Gibson Southern, and they had the equipment to dig that up and we didn't, kind of a thing, and we'd be able to borrow their equipment. Is that how it works? Is that how you understand it?
That's somewhat what I get out of it, or they send someone down with the equipment. And it gives it,
Yeah,
it gives them the okay through our, inside our stuff.
I got the door.
Yes, this is Owensville.
This is so-and-so's right here.
It's just a way to, and I think there's bags of asphalt or something like that, that they can get cheap. There's something with asphalt that they can get cheaper. We can
Like
get
the patch?
supplies and things from them, and it's just, a lot of the towns do it. So Owensville's going to do it, and it would probably look exactly like that one that was based off of Patokas.
I'm okay with it. It's a good idea.
It basically authorizes local governmental units to enter into interlocal cooperation agreements for the purpose of sharing services, facilities, personnel, equipment, and other resources. And as long as it's at will, which I believe it is,
It is.
then I don't have a problem with that.
You could save the town a lot of money.
Okay. Do we, what do we need to do? Do we need to vote that we would support it, or
I would
is
just put
does
one
it need a
together. I would
draft?
have to draft
Okay,
one
okay.
and get it put together.
All right. We can move forward. I'll make a motion that we move forward with the drafting of the interlocal agreement with the county.
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
The next thing up, at least on my agenda, is, you know, we had a discussion about the electric scooters here probably 2 months ago, or the e-bikes. Well, it was longer than that. You know, we had the near fatal accident here in town. Well, I guess there was a near miss a couple months ago in Hopstad. It was brought up at their meeting. I listened to their meeting. And that kind of put me on research mode. And I found that what was suggested, let me take a step back. What was suggested at the Hopstad meeting by a member of the public was, you know, why not a helmet ordinance? And then I got looking into that a little deeper. And the Indiana code says helmets are required, but above a certain class, these things come in like 3 different classes. In the faster class of them, that you're required a helmet, I think that one goes 40 miles per hour or more. And the thing is, all the earlier generations of these aren't clearly identified as to which class they are. So law enforcement can't tell by driving by. So what Carmel, Indiana did was they passed an ordinance that they don't care about all the different classes. Anybody 16 or younger has to wear a helmet. Now, I forget the style. I think that bicycle helmet will count, if I remember right.
Yes, I think so.
And what was suggested at the Hopstad meeting by members of the public was they'd like to see it be 18. And I got thinking about that, and I kind of agreed with it. So this ordinance that I kind of put together, and Sandra went through it, checked it, revised it a little bit, is basically like Carmel's, and it says that regardless of the class of the vehicle, anyone 18 and younger shall wear a helmet, or there's fines for that.
So are you gonna make that for bicycles that aren't assisted? Because a class 1 electric bicycle doesn't go any faster than a regular bicycle's capability. You can pedal a regular bicycle the same, and get up to 20 miles an hour, the same as a class 1. And then if we're applying this to minors, who gets the fine
Well, the
if
parents
they
are
don't do it, right?
I mean, parents get fined for the behavior of minors all the time. I don't have a problem with that.
I think it's, I'm not in favor of creating a new ordinance for this. And not because I don't think they should wear a helmet, because I absolutely think everybody should wear a helmet. I want to wear a helmet when I ride my bike, okay? But I think that I have concerns with creating a rule for an electric bicycle that we're not going to put on a regular bicycle. When really, the speed's the same to me.
Well, maybe we could look at modifying it, because what I'm looking at, and the ones I see around town, and the near miss we saw in Hopstad, and then you're definitely having Fort Branch, were because these things accelerate faster than a 50cc moped.
You're my fault.
It died. Because these things accelerate faster than a 50cc moped, they go to 0 to whatever their max is at a tremendous rate of speed.
So I want to ask, have you ridden one?
I'm sorry, what?
Have you ridden one, Scotty?
I have not ridden one.
I have actually just rode one Saturday, 40 miles on it. So this is why I have opinion of that. I wouldn't want to ride without a helmet. But for me, the incident in Hopstad didn't have anything to do with the helmet. The lady was concerned that she was almost hit by it, right? The scooter, the person in the scooter that got hurt in town, they failed to follow the rules that are already established for the road, right? So bicycles are already supposed to follow the same rules on the road as what cars are. So in my opinion, our efforts would be better focused towards teaching kids the rules of the road instead of fining the parents for their kid not wearing a helmet.
Well, it's interesting you bring that up, because the last time this came up, I personally reached out to the resource officers and asked about training. I talked to Officer Lyman, and he said they would look at instituting that in conjunction with the other training that they do. It then came out at the Hopstad meeting from Officer Farmer that they were unable to do any training because it's impossible to get middle schoolers out of class, and they can't seem to make that happen because their day's packed so full and it's too hard.
That's excuse. Because they don't.
So you feel free to, if I've mischaracterized that, please feel free to listen to the meeting yourself, but that's, I'm paraphrasing what he said, what I heard he said. So, it's unfortunate that in today's world, we have to legislate parenting, but I think it's an unfortunate reality we live in, that if people won't pay their kids, then somebody's gonna have to legislate it for them. Now, I'm not married to this. I think if we need to take this back and everybody look at it and decide maybe a modification or a different version of it would be better, or make it 16, or make it only class 2 to 3, or, I just don't think the state statute's enough. And if a kid dies in this town and I didn't do anything, I'm gonna have a hard trouble sleeping. Regardless if the kid just disregarded laws because they didn't have training.
So if they don't wear their helmet and they die, and we have a rule, are you gonna have trouble sleeping at night? Because kids are kids and they're not gonna do what you want them to do,
Right.
no matter what.
All this stuff, for the parents, and they're not gonna make their kids.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's
I
right.
saw two of them scooters come past my house. On one of them with 2 kids. On the second one, was their mom home.
Let's do this. Why don't we think about this and take it with the next month, and then vote on it or something, or present modifications to
In
it.
the meantime, I'd like to encourage you all to go get on a class 1 e-bike. I'm serious. It was a blast. You guys should go do it.
Yeah.
But you was
It's
wearing
so
a helmet, right?
I was wearing a helmet. I
Oh,
want
okay.
my kids to wear a helmet. Yes, I think everybody should wear a helmet. I just am not in agreement with making it a law. That's it. But really, it's a great time.
Right. You know, everybody argued when we made the helmet law for motorcycles too. I know they go a lot faster than a class 1 e-bike.
Who's helmet law for motorcycles?
When I went to Indiana, came out with the helmet law, everybody hated it, fought it. Anyway, we'll table it, come back. Department head reports. Nothing new?
We gotta get some more quotes on this floor.
More quotes on the floor. What department? Sewer department, anything new on sewer? We got a,
Police department.
he said he didn't have anything. Oh, you do? Okay, go ahead.
You can set up
Oh, yeah,
interviews in
yeah,
August
we
for-
do. We have to
I
set a
was
date.
looking down there, but I have 4 new applicants for actually 3 young ones left up.
Okay.
3 new and one's a repeat.
Yes. So I'd like to get something set up.
You said probably though September
It says August.
or the August?
I'd like to get something set up before the August meeting.
Okay.
And that way, if we make a decision, decide which one we like best, we can make the decision at the August meeting.
So again, our meeting's on the 20th.
Can we do whatever day they didn't
Yeah,
say
there you go.
for the water project? We have those 2 days. Can we just pick whatever day they can't do?
You can do whatever you want. I'll do it.
Does that work for you guys? We already said August the 6th and the 11th. We had open.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Yeah, whichever one we don't pick, would be great.
We have an anniversary on the 11th.
Fair enough?
Just let me know.
Yeah, we
So,
have an anniversary on the 11th.
Jeez.
I don't know how soon they're gonna find out, because,
Come home.
Eric Smith is on vacation. He left today.
The audit report masters didn't come home.
I know, that's
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Pete Williams,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
who was issued a citation for his. I mean, you can find all the trash off.
No payments have been made on the fine?
So there's a process that we already said has to be gone through.
If we wait so long and then
30
it goes to a
days,
lien?
30 days and if you report away, yes.
All right. Well, let's follow the process on that then.
Do you want to send him a letter about the lien?
The ordinance says, I don't think the ordinance says you're required to do that, so you can just find somebody who has got trash. Yeah, I'm saying the ordinance doesn't say that you have to send a letter saying you're gonna place a lien. You can place a lien and just mail it to them and say, here's your lien,
And he was
enjoy.
told all that stuff.
It's gonna grow. Yeah.
They have the copies of the tickets that came on, but copies too. That's one.
Thank you, Daryl. We've got some, more sewer department things to cover.
I don't know if Brad has any.
He said no.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Fred said nothing here.
I still put the water tower online, I think, just because, so we don't forget about it.
Okay.
plan on both.
We have not heard back from Chuck Lewis on getting brush out of the sewer plant property and we can't burn. What about the fence? What,
Well, they had it taken down. I didn't realize that we had to call to have it put back up. I thought they called to have it put down. I thought they were gonna call to have it put back up and we were gonna split the cost. So, I talked to Chuck probably about a month ago. He said he was gonna look into having somebody have that brush taken out. Because I told him we can't burn out there.
and we can't put the fence back until it's taken care of.
Well, then Randy
Is it
said that
in
he talked to somebody from the fence company.
They're gonna try to work this in as soon as they can.
Okay.
I believe there's enough room between the brush pile where the fence needs to go.
But then can they get to the brush to get it out?
They'll just have to come through the gates.
Okay, okay. All right then. Do we name Tony Armstrong sewer operator in charge since he has passed the certification? And that would include ceasing operator services from Brian Will. Yes.
I'm absolutely in agreement.
Okay,
We need a motion and a second to
I-
name him the sewer operator in charge.
I'll make a motion to name Tony Armstrong sewer operator in charge. Need a second?
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
And then ceasing the operator service from Brian Will. And I have his agreement here, and it states that we have to give him, agreement can also be terminated by either party at any time by written notice.
Okay. Do we also need to vote on giving
Yeah.
written notice? I'll make a motion that we send Brian Will notice that his services are no longer required.
I'll make that motion.
You second it?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Well, he said he needed.
Well, he said he was doing it. No, it's
I'm sorry.
okay.
I thought he said he needed.
Water sewer general labor cell phone stipend is that as a line?
Yeah, Tony brought this up to me while I was doing training, so I forgot that that position got a cell phone stipend. And so,
So we only back pay from whenever.
you can turn that paper over. I did some figures on what it would be since with this hire date and then what it was from then on. So you guys gotta decide what you wanna do there.
That's when you hired, he's never received it.
I think we owe him the whole now.
Make the motion to pay him the whole amount.
Yeah. I make a motion to pay him that $561 to get him caught up from when he was hired in.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Oh, looky here. Told you it was gonna be. What you got? Okay. This was that. That I needed you to sign, Scotty.
You don't have a section on here today, Stacy, no. You don't have a section on this.
I'm just beginning.
Too late.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, time.
Go ahead.
You can sign here. And they-
Oh,
I may need you to sign it again. I don't know if they'll accept it the way I did it, but.
Okay, that was the Title V signature. Next up, on my agenda is town attorney. Do you have anything?
I do not, but it won't take me long to draft it in a local
Okay.
agreement.
Change your name, change names.
You'll probably have it tomorrow.
Thank you.
Anything else that we neglected to cover here today? Okay, then the next monthly meeting is Wednesday, August 20th at 5:30. Right here, I need a motion and a second to adjourn the meeting.
That's Thursday. They are, oh, yeah.
Thursday, August 20th.
I make a motion to adjourn.
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye at 6:56 p.m.
I think our batteries are all dead.
We'll have to get some more batteries. So then just throw those in the trash. Instead of putting them in the box. Close that off.
Can't go very far without crying.
Yeah.
I'm going back to the office to send one email, and then I'm leaving.
Okay.
See what time that ends up
We'll
being.
see.
We'll see.
I'll go home and I might go home that way and see if your vehicle's still there.
Pray not. If I am, might need to call the ambulance. I'll probably pass out from my
It's just a-
Yes.
It's a copy of Congress for the most part.
So there's no key in here. What are you talking about? There's not. If you're over 18 and have to have a helmet for a motorcycle, maybe, yeah. There's not.
Well, I remember when I was a kid, they were talking about it.
If you're under 18, but there, as far as I
Maybe
know,
that's what
it's not. I mean, you're dumb if you don't wear one. but-
Well, yeah. Because my family motorcycle rider and do the endorsement. I don't remember why about it.
Oh, shit.
Of course, they have the one.
Yeah. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Okay, take care.
Where did you get your email?
I wrote it in Zion National Park. It was amazing.
It seemed to get better as the day went on. They did really well. Jasper Grundy thinks it's not good. The rest of Jasper thinks good, but the Grundy thinks better.
I don't think we're gonna be able to.
I do too.
Hey, I'll see you later, buddy.
See you, buddy.
It'll be forgotten.